Okay, let's talk about this. This was something that I recognized very early on in my 2.5 year relationship with my abuser. This is one of the only boundaries that I set and maintained very early on. Unfortunately, fortunately, because of the relationship that I had with finances when I was married to my ex husband, I was very sensitive about money and very quickly drew the line. When I first met my abuser, they had no job, and I had just started working again after I had had my son, and I was starting with essentially no money. I am luckily able to generate a decent amount of income fairly quickly as a sign language interpreter, but I noticed really quickly that I wasn't able to save any money. And I was like, what's going on here? Essentially, they had been staying at my house, and I was paying for all the food, and I was paying for any supplies that we needed. And if we were going out, they didn't want to pay for anything. And I was like, why am I running out of funds and helping you essentially protect your own funds? That doesn't seem fair. I was told that they had about $10,000 in savings, and again, I had none. I also have a son, and was essentially starting my life over. Needed to move into another house, get some supplies, things like that. And so it wasn't really fair of them to be guarding their resources while having no problem taking advantage of mine. So I quickly made the rule that if they were going to be in this relationship with me, they were going to have to pay for 50% of everything. That might sound cruel to some of you, knowing that I did have the ability to make more money than them. They essentially had a part-time job the entire time we were together, but I said, if you can't cover your part of the rent and your half of the food and everything, then you will need to go and live somewhere else. Again, this is really the only boundary that I maintained throughout the 2.5 years we were together. For some reason, that one was less confusing to me to be able to keep in place. If you are just starting to hang out with someone and you notice that they're not paying for anything and that your finances are dwindling, or if you've been with someone forever and this is an ongoing situation, this is financial abuse. No one should be taking advantage of you in this way. Please be careful, and if you can, try to make changes so that you can protect your own finances. You work hard. You deserve to keep what you have and to not be basically enabling someone to continue to mooch off of you. They don't deserve it. You deserve to be safe and healthy and not taken advantage of.